I just got home from camping yesterday, and I don't know if you can relate to this, but I felt like I maybe had gained a couple of pounds. And that's a normal feeling to have after a vacation and being outside of routine and outside of your scale. Turns out I didn't gain any weight, but let's pretend I did. Here's what I wouldn't be doing. I'm not going to be fasting, so I'm not skipping breakfast or dinner meals. I'm not going to intentionally be under eating to the point of feeling extreme hunger all day or thinking about food. And I'm certainly not going to be running this weight off either. What will all those things accomplish? You're just going to get into that routine of restricting and binging. So when you come back from vacation, what you need to understand is weight fluctuations are very normal, especially if you're eating outside of your normal routine. If you're eating out, that means extra salt in the dishes, for sure, extra oil, just things that you got to keep in mind when this is happening. So if that weight goes up, it's not by accident, but it's not like you have to go to any extreme to solve the issue. We have plain bloat and just generally extra water weight. But you didn't just gain 5 to 10 pounds of fat in 1 week. I hope most of us understand that most of that is going to be water weight. If you did gain a little bit of fat, it's not anything to really worry about. So hopefully we have a good routine at home that we're getting back to that'll get us right back to where we were. So here's what I would do when I got back. I would go straight back into my normal routine, the one that keeps me feeling lean and healthy all year round when I'm at home. So that means the daily walking, my fruit meals, and my delicious starch-based meals. I won't be allowing the routines of vacation to continue on when I get home. Say you got into the habit of drinking coffee every morning with a lot of cream and sugar, and it was just one of those YOLO moments, and it's okay to live that like that for a little bit. But when you get home, cut it back out. It wasn't serving you on a regular basis, so we don't need it back in. Or say you weren't eating all your vegetables on vacation. That's normal. Not a lot of places serve as many vegetables as some of us are willing to eat at home. Bring it back when you get home. I would be going on daily walks again. I try to make sure I stay very active when on vacation anyhow, but if I was, lazier on vacation or just the days of travel don't allow for much movement, then you get back at it when you can at home. And then this is the biggest one. I said it at the beginning. I am still tired. You need to get back in your good sleep hygiene. Good sleep means good health. So notice that none of this was a crash diet. We don't have to make up for our vacation. We should be enjoying our vacation because going on any extreme recovery protocols is just going to start the restrict and binge cycle, and we all know that none of that ever works. We have to get back to something that can feel routine and easy to do when you get at home, because if it's not easy to do, you're not going to do it. So if you come back from vacation a few pounds heavier, don't sweat it. Just let it be the motivation that you need to make sure you get back to the normal routine. Sometimes it takes a little kick in the butt to say, hey, why aren't we remembering our fruit meals? Why aren't we remembering our daily walks? If all you need was just a little kick to get yourself back into the good routine, then use that. And lastly, vacation should be enjoyed. It shouldn't be something where you're constantly worrying about your weight or how fat you look or anything like that. You should just enjoy it. And sometimes that means enjoying the food, but make sure to enjoy the experience too. Not all travel is about food. So when I travel, I still try to make decent food choices. I want to experience culture if that's the kind of trip I'm on. But if I can help it, I'm going to choose the hydrating fruits and vegetables first. If I'm cooking for myself, I'm going to make sure there are plenty of healthy options available, so I will be drawn to it. Is there going to be some fun foods involved too? Sure. But if I'm going to be enjoying some salsa with some celery before I have it with some chips, it's a little bit better than having binged a whole bag of chips. So it's just keeping these things in mind. Plus, you tend to enjoy your vacation a little bit more if you're feeling good while on vacation. And I always feel better if I have more fruits and vegetables. Another thing I don't like to forget is to drink water, because it's super easy to get dehydrated on vacation because you don't always have your water with you. But if you're being a little bit more mindful about it, you'll feel better. And I like to take advantage of any physical activity I can do, whether that be water sports or simply just walking. Walking is great everywhere, whether it's at a beach or in the city. So I like to walk, and I usually tend to walk like 20 or 30,000 steps versus at home where I feel like I have to be more intentional. It's great to have walking as a tool when you're on vacation. And it's a lot of fun to see the sights from your feet. So tell me about your next vacation and any strategies that you implement to make sure it's a good, healthy one, so that when you get back, you know all you need to do is just get back on your normal routine to just get back to your normal healthy weight.